שם ישראל עד לשמרך עד לצילך על יד ימינך יום יום השם שלא יקק וירבה לו עד לשמוכם מכל רוי ישמע את נפשך עד ישמע ציצרו ויחו מעטו ויד אילם. Friends, let's take some coins, put in the pushka, and we will merit to hear not just the shofar that I'm going to sound now, but we're going to hear the shofar of Mashiach immediately. I don't want this to be a course of Hebrew, but there are two words that say the same thing, but they are very different. Let me explain. Month in Hebrew is generally called Chodesh. We know Rosh Chodesh, the beginning of the new month. HaChodesh Hazeh Lechem. In fact, 60 times or maybe more than this, in the Torah, when it speaks about the month, the word used is Chodesh. In 3 occasions, instead of using the word Chodesh, the word Yerach is used. Once in the parsha of this week, where the Torah discusses when a soldier at war fell in love with a captive woman and he wants to marry her. So the Torah says, okay, you're allowed to marry her, but you have to be a mensch. You have to behave. You can't just abuse her. So what you must do is first take her home, and for an entire month she should be mourning, crying for her parents. After a month, if you still want to marry her, says the Torah, you marry her properly like any other woman, and you have the same obligations to her as to any other woman you would have married. The words that the Torah uses over there, Ubarsa esavia ves'ima yerach yamim. She should cry for her parents. Yerach yamim, translated a month, 30 days. So that's one place we find it. Another time we find it is in the story of the birth of Moshe Rabbeinu and the hiding of Moshe Rabbeinu. Torah says that Yocheved gave birth to Miriam, and she had 3 months. The words Shloisha Yerachim, 3 months that she was able to hide him because he was born early, and then she had no choice anymore. She had to put him in a basket. We know the story. Miriam put him in the Nile. Pharaoh's daughter, the princess Batya, saved him. Ironically, he was raised in the home of Pharaoh, his biggest enemy, and the rest of the story we know what Moshe Rabbeinu has accomplished. There the Torah says that she hid him, she was able to postpone, she was able to hide him for Shloisha Yerachim. One more place we find it, where Moshe Rabbeinu, before parting with the Jewish people, to the Shevet Binyamin it says, Umimeget Geresh Yerachim. Rashi explains, Umimeget Geresh Yerachim, that the earth megoreshes, divorces its fruit on a monthly basis. What is the idea? Why using the word Yerach when always is used Chodesh? So a great Gaon, genius, from Jerba, Rabbi Zushe Silberstein says the following. Chodesh means renewal, a positive experience, growth, accomplishment, a new beginning. Yerach, as we see, refers to megoreshes, divorcing, distancing. Interesting. The date which is used in the ketubah, which is the marriage contract, where we have to put in a date. So we say, on this and this day, on this and this month, referring to this and this chodesh. A get, a divorce, where also we need a date. There it says, this and this day, and this month, using the word yerach. So ksuba marriage is chodesh. Divorce is yerach. Here is the message what the Torah says. This soldier is attracted to this woman for her physical appearance. And she's willing. And he wants her to become his wife. Says the Torah, if you marry someone only because you're physically attracted to her, because her physical appearance pleases you, this will be yerach. It's not going to last. It's going to end up in a divorce because you marry someone for the qualities, inner qualities, and not only for the external beauty.